you ever noticed how some women walk into a room and immediately look elegant? The interesting part is that many of them aren't wearing expensive clothes. They just know a few visual codes that almost nobody picks up on consciously. And once you understand these details, people start seeing you in a completely different way before you even open your mouth. Code 1. The architecture of the shoulders. Start paying attention to this. When you see someone with well-structured shoulders, your brain automatically registers authority. It's an ancient code hardwired into our DNA. Imagine two women walking into a meeting. One is wearing a blazer with drooping shoulders. The other is wearing a blazer with structured shoulders. Without even realizing it, the people in the room attribute more competence to the second one. Why? Because broad shoulders have always communicated strength and the ability to carry responsibility, literally and symbolically. The secret is in pieces with a perfect horizontal line from shoulder to shoulder. It doesn't need to be exaggerated like the 80s, just a slight internal padding, invisible to the eye but there when you touch it. The simplest test is this. Put on an unstructured blazer and take a photo. Then put on a structured blazer and take another. Compare them. The difference is striking. Your options include tailored coats, dresses with structured sleeves, or even tops with geometric shoulder detailing. What matters is that horizontal power line, and completely avoid deconstructed shoulders, thin spaghetti straps, or anything that droops too much, because subconsciously, sloping shoulders communicate fragility. But there's a detail that makes this even more powerful when combined with the next code. Code 2, the monochromatic column. Now notice this. Every time you see someone dressed in a single color from head to toe, your attention focuses on the person, not the clothes. That's exactly why power uniforms are monochromatic. Judges, top executives, people in positions of authority rarely mix a lot of colors because a continuous vertical column of color eliminates distractions. And when there are no visual distractions, the focus lands entirely on who you are. The 5 ultimate power colors are all black for maximum authority, all navy for solid confidence, all gray for strong neutrality, all white for premium boldness, and all burgundy for feminine power. But here's the secret few people know. It's not just about wearing everything in the same color. It's about wearing 3 different shades of that color and 3 different textures. For example, in an all-black look, tailored pants, a silk blouse, and a wool blazer. Same color, but visual depth through textures. Because monochromatic without texture variation looks flat, but with different textures, it looks sophisticated. The rule is simple. Shoes and bag always in the same color family or in neutrals, because a different color on your feet breaks the vertical column and reduces the impact. Try this once, and you'll immediately notice how people react to you differently, because visually, you're communicating determination and fully executed decisions. But there's a code that multiplies the effect of any piece you wear. Code 3, the obsession with perfect fit. Here's a truth worth its weight in gold. An $800 piece of clothing that doesn't fit properly looks like it cost $80, and an $80 piece that fits perfectly looks like it cost $800. Fit is literally everything, because when a piece is tailored to the millimeter on your body, it communicates preparation, investment, and attention to detail. And people read that as obvious competence. The 6 critical adjustments are blazer shoulders landing exactly on the bone, pant length barely grazing the shoe, the waist hitting at the narrowest exact point, sleeves ending at the wrist bone, dress or skirt length hitting at the exact knee point or mid-calf, and the bust area with no excess fabric. The process is always the same. You buy in the size that fits your shoulders and take everything to be altered from there. And here's the investment that changes everything. Getting 20 pieces tailored a year costs between $150 and $250. The return? They look 5 to 10 times more expensive, because a perfect fit is the signature of custom-made clothing. And custom-made has always been the ultimate symbol of status and refinement. Almost nobody does this. That's exactly why it works so well. But now, here's a mistake most women make without realizing it. Code 4, the 3-piece rule. Watch the women who project the most quiet power. Count how many pieces of jewelry they're wearing. It's almost always 3 at most, because there's a powerful principle at play. The less decoration you need, the stronger your presence. The 3 allowed pieces are A watch, always a subtle earring, and either a ring or a necklace, never both. The watch isn't optional because a quality watch communicates that time is your most valuable asset. It could be a Cartier tank, a Rolex, or any premium minimalist piece. The earring should be understated, a medium hoop, or a small stud, just a detail that completes without competing. And the third piece is optional, a thin wedding band, a minimalist ring, or a delicate necklace tucked inside the collar, but never a ring and a necklace together. Completely eliminate bracelets, large necklaces, oversized earrings, or multiple rings, because every extra piece reduces the impact of the others. And one golden rule, all gold or all silver. Never mix metals. Try this test. Put on all your favorite jewelry. Then start removing pieces one by one until you're left with just 3. You'll notice that with each removal, your visual power increases. Because few premium pieces say, "I am enough, I don't need decoration." And that is supreme confidence. But the next code is what separates someone who dresses well from someone who truly understands style. Code 5, the architecture of layers. Now pay attention to this. When you see someone wearing multiple well-coordinated layers, your brain automatically assumes that person planned the look, thought about the details, and executed it with skill. Because multiple layers mean multiple decisions, and multiple decisions executed well communicate sophistication. But there's a science to it. The classic 3-layer formula is a white shirt as the base, a navy blazer as the structure, and a beige trench as the outer layer. That's the universal executive look that never fails. But the maximum power formula is monochromatic in depth. A black bodysuit, black pants with a black blazer, a long black cardigan in a different texture, and a structured black coat on top. All black with visual dimension. The fundamental rule is to always go from the thinnest layer to the thickest, and each layer should end at a different length, never all at the same point. Because multiple horizontal lines create visual interest without apparent effort. The fatal mistake is wearing everything oversized at the same time. Without any defined shape, it reads as sloppy, not stylish. And here's the test. Remove the layers one by one. Each removal should leave the look still functional. If taking off one layer makes the outfit fall apart, it means the layers aren't independent. Because sophisticated layering is when each piece works on its own, but together they create something greater. But now, here's the code that completely changes the perceived quality of your wardrobe. Before we move on to the next trick, have you ever imagined walking into a place and noticing people looking at you with admiration, and suddenly you realize someone turns to her friend and whispers, "Wow, what an elegant woman." What if I told you that you can trigger that exact same reaction? I created a guide with 15 strategic pieces that generate over 150 tried and tested outfit combinations that I've personally worn, and that get exactly those reactions from people. All you have to do is copy and paste exactly as I show you. These are combinations that make you look polished, even in jeans and a basic tee. You know that woman who always looks flawless, even just running to the grocery store? That's the vibe you're going to give off. The link to the guide with all 150 looks is in the pinned comment and in the description. And if you're watching on your TV, just scan the QR code on the screen. Code 6, the intelligence of fabrics. Here's something few people notice consciously, but everyone registers visually. Fabric communicates status instantly, because your brain recognizes the texture, the weight, the natural sheen of premium fabrics without needing to touch them. Cashmere, real silk, merino wool, heavy linen, Napa leather. These fabrics have a distinct appearance that your eye catches immediately. And the opposite is also true. Cheap polyester with a plastic shine, acrylic trying to pass as cashmere, synthetic satin. Your brain rejects these fabrics subconsciously. The smart strategy is to invest 80% of your budget in your most visible pieces: a merino wool blazer, a silk blouse, a cashmere cardigan, and save on the 20% that's less visible. Inner layers, very specific pieces you rarely wear. Because a $500 cashmere blazer with a decent $75 pair of polyester blend pants looks like a $2,000 outfit. The blazer and the premium blouse carry the perception of quality. But 3 mid-range pieces totaling $200 look like exactly $200 because nothing elevates the look. The visual test is simple. Premium fabrics have a natural shifting sheen that changes with the light. Cheap fabrics have a fixed plastic-like shine, and premium fabrics drape with weight and bounce back to shape. Cheap fabrics wilt, and the creases stay wrong. Because in the end, premium fabric communicates resources and refinement, and people respect high standards. So those are the codes. Structured shoulders that create instant authority, monochromatic looks that eliminate distractions, perfect fit that communicates competence, 3 pieces of jewelry, maximum that show supreme confidence, architecturally layered outfits that demonstrate planning, and premium fabrics that communicate refinement. When you combine these details, something interesting happens. People start seeing you differently, without being able to explain exactly why. Because you're speaking the silent language of elegance, the kind that works before a single word is said. So, did you enjoy the video? Now I want to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, what else do you want to learn? What topics do you feel are missing from this channel? Drop your suggestions below, because I read every single comment and write everything down to bring it to you in future videos. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.